Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Messenger. Okay. I just got cut off at 5 minutes. So maybe this is my part too, maybe not. I mean, I'm going to say no because I'm going to have more time today. We're going to call this one the alien agenda, okay? I'm going to label the first part that way as well, but I was talking about 42, right? Because we were getting 42 off the world card in the Starseed Galactic. Okay. So, what is the Galactic Star Tarot? This is what we're using. Okay. The world, we got 42, and 42 is the answer to the ultimate question of life and the universe and everything. And the secrets are being revealed. Ooh, baby, look at this love they're showing me. We've got the Ace of Cups being shown. I had the Two of Cups down here on my desk. We were just talking about the Two of Cups with the World and the Three of Swords. A certain amount of pain needed to be reached. A certain amount of this pain needed to reach this threshold before love could permeate. Okay. Why are you giving it to me like this? So it needed to happen. Okay. Like for some of you, you needed to have your heart broken, right? And it's talking about like things being on ice, things being thawed out. Seven of Wands. Because you see this Three of Swords, how it looks like the ice is being shattered off of the heart. See? You want to know more about like with my... Wow, the lights going down. Like a shadow is covering the sun, right? A cloud covering the sun. Why I feel like I'm having trouble communicating. Happens sometimes. It's all good. Judgment is here. Wow. Judgment is here. These cards are so beautiful. Seven of Wands is here. You know, in this Seven of Wands, she's got these wands planted. You needed to plant some sort of defense, some sort of boundaries. You definitely had to go through some stuff, I feel, to establish some boundaries. It took some time. The Empress and the Moon. We are very strongly feeling this full moon for October. We just had our Aries full moon. We're still under the energy because it's a super moon. That's why I say you want to know about cosmic alignments, okay, that are going on with the current energies. So you can take advantage of those. Catch my readings in real time. Subscribe if you have not. But always check back because they don't always promote my content because I'm a real one. Right? The Empress is coming out. So, you know, Empresses are forged. You don't just get born an Empress. You have to earn that title of being an Empress. You know, Empresses are forged under pressure. They have to undergo many things. It's an embodiment of all four queens. You're just not born a goddess, okay? I mean, you're born... There are royal lineages, yes, but you still have to earn that title, being born into it, right? You don't just get the favor, okay? I mean, you get more protection and more things, but it's also you have a higher purpose on your life, so you do get punished more for, like, not going down the path that you're supposed to. People need to understand that. You think that, you know, oh, you're just given this golden life and all these opportunities. Like, I mean, you are given those opportunities, but when you go against them, which we often do because most people want to forge their own path and live their own life. So even the things that like you're set up for, your soul always kind of guides you a little bit against it because you want to feel like you are establishing your ground. But what I'm getting at is like you get punished more heavily for, you know what I mean? It's just like if you're set up to go down a certain path or whatever, like you're going to run into the like the resistance of the family, and you know they're going to be icing you out and causing all sorts of pain and everything on you subconsciously and all of that. If you don't, you know what I mean? There's all sorts of factors that a lot of people don't realize. You know, they just think that, oh, you know, and it's just like you have to, a lot of times you feel as though you have to sacrifice like a part of yourself or your soul or whatever, just sometimes just going down the path what you're destined for, because until you realize that like you were destined for it, and if you were really giving it the right way. I don't know why they're giving me this message all around like this. I feel like I'm dancing around the thing. Like for a lot of you, maybe that's what you felt like you were, maybe you felt like you were being tricked going down something, you know what I mean? Like everybody's got to kind of find their own path, their own way. For some of you, this is literally like going against your family too, right? Like I know that like I was brought up like in a Masonic family. I know my father was a Mason. I know his father's father, like all part of the Masons or whatever. So I know that kind of like got me like being like an Eastern Star. But no, I wasn't going to be like that. I wasn't going to be structured and, you know what I mean? And following the rules, right, that I was going to. And, you know, we've got heavy religion in my family, right, with my uncles and cousins and all of that in the church, right, playing their roles, having their churches and all that. So anyway, so it was a big thing for me to not go down that path. Do you know what I mean? And for me to forge my way, down my spiritual path and all of that. So I don't know why they're guiding me to some other cards here. I'm getting distracted. Maybe they're telling me to, yeah, Six of Swords. I'm moving. I think I was going for my coffee. I went grab more cards. But see, so there's this big thing about, you know, moving away from that. I think my father was trying to break the mold of it because he wanted to be a musician and all of that. And he's the one that didn't go into like priesthood and all of that. Right. But he still had like the Masonic, like he did. I don't even think he realized that like he was initiated. Maybe he did, you know, because we would go to the lodges and stuff. I remember him bringing me as a little girl all the time, but he always tried to bring his music into it. Maybe it's like he was like an infiltrator, because it's like my father was playing the music at these lodges, right? He was the entertainment, but he was also part of it. I don't know why I'm disclosing so much in here. Maybe he didn't know what he was getting initiated into as well. But he was very much a magician, and too, he did a lot of like black magic and things that he knew he shouldn't. So, you know, here's the Emperor and the Devil. Huh. See, he was doing a lot of stuff that he was dabbling in stuff that he knew that he wasn't supposed to be. You know what I mean? But then I know that I'm bringer of the light here. Like, I knew that I was coming here to break the molds, the chains, right? Which a lot of us infiltrated in these very powerful families to do just that. So for some of you, like, that's what you're realizing. That's why you're running into so much resistance, so much psychic attacks. That's why your family could have tried to sacrifice you. Yeah, the devil attacking your family to come after you and attack you. Confirmation on my phone. Thank you for that, Spirit. Okay, so some of you could have been iced out by your family, disconnected, things like that. Ooh, baby. All right, so I feel like a lot of you could be discovering that. Maybe you're discovering your origins, okay? Some things that were hidden from you. I know a lot was hidden from the family. Like I said, I didn't know what I was involved in when I was younger. I didn't know that they were lodges and things like that I was going to. Right? You know, I didn't find all this out till like a couple years ago. I had no idea. Okay, so that's what I mean. For some of you, like, you finding this stuff out, it was really hidden from you. Okay. But like I said, it's all about for you to realize why your path, your journey has been so difficult. So, it's always important to trust what you feel. Go after what you feel guided to doing. Let's get into some more cards. I feel like I don't want to get more into my family talk. Let's see. Two of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands is coming out again. See, having boundaries up, going after your path, forging your path. So it's really important, like, you got to know you're going down the right path when you're running into resistance, when you're running into things that are trying to stop you from going after what it is you want. That's when you know you're going down the right path. If you're just guided down a path and you're not running into resistance, which are obstacles and challenges and things like that, you're probably not going down the right path. If it's too easy, if you're not running into those oppositions, especially for whoever I'm reading for, because like I said, you are like a hidden gem within some sort of family, some sort of structure that you were meant to go a different way. Look at this, 8 of Cups. Look at her walking away. She's walking away from that car. Some of you, maybe you needed to walk away. Like, I even remember my father controlled me. There was an ant on the card. My father tried to control me with the brand new car when I was younger. And I remember telling him, like, you can have your car, and trying to give him the keys. Like, I remember telling him, I want to be emancipated. I want to live on my, like, you can keep your car. You can do all this. You're not going to buy my freedom. Like, I want to go. I want out. Right? So maybe for some of you, this made you to make a sacrifice. Okay? Roswell. I love these cards. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune is coming out with Judgment and the 9 of Wands. See, there was obstacles blocking you from your destiny. Do you not see that? You had many challenges to go after your destiny, but you signed up for this. You signed up for this, okay? But judgment is being called. Judgment's being called. Do you not see all the ships on this? There's a lot that are backing you. You have a lot of your star family that's been with you, and for a lot, they're opening and they're guiding you down the path. A lot of them, a lot of you have protection where people are being handled. Like, I've realized that, like, I don't even really have to handle a lot of things that are coming up against me. Like, a lot of my enemies, like, they're taking themselves out. Like, I'm literally watching my enemies. I've all been going through so much stuff. Like, you know, and it's sad because a lot of the hidden enemies are like my family members and people that I've had connections with. I'm watching them go through heartache and pain, and they're having things happen to them because they wanted to come up against me and try to stop me from what I'm here to do. And whether they want to accept that or not, you know, I mean, karma has to be served for stuff that's done, but hopefully, you know, I just send love and light and healing. Hopefully, you know, people can realize that you shouldn't wish ill upon others. When you want people to be harmed, you're going to be harmed. You want people to go through struggle, you're going to. Especially when you're wishing that upon somebody that is here on a divine path for God. Right? The chosen very much are hidden, right? And I don't say the chosen like, okay, a lot of people when they talk about the chosen, they think that like they have this divine favor. They do, but it's earned. You need to realize that. It's not just like you're granted this protection, okay? I mean, we have the protection in place where you damn sure ain't going to take out a chosen one. No. I mean, yeah, there's certain lines that cannot be crossed, right? You will not be able to harm a chosen one like that, okay? But we still very much can go through things, right? And like I said, we get held to higher standards for things too, because of the favor that we get. So it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm fun to explain this so much. Like, people just don't understand what it's like. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I may be just like, it'd be nice just to live like, sometimes just like a life where I wasn't on mission work every single day. Like, this is what I had to do. You know what I mean? Like, that drive that you have, like, it's almost like you're set up with like, yeah, there's a lot that I want to do, but I know, okay, that I came down here with the mission, with favor, like I have to do certain things. Like, it's just like, I know that you constantly are guided, like, you know, like most of us are in positions where we need to give service, okay, to others, right? So it's like I had to find a way, like, you know, my channel is not my only way, okay, like I'm light working everywhere that I go, you know, there's constantly people being guided to me, right? Whether I'm at work, whether I'm on the bus, whether I'm walking, whether I'm just on the phone, you know what I mean? Like, and I know, like, I can't just shut people out. I know I can't be rude to people. I know that I have to sit there and I've got to constantly transmute energy. I have to constantly listen to people's stories, listen to people's pain, transmute the energy, plan. Like, I know, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I have to do that. And I can't tell you, sometimes, like, I just want to go walk around, go, you know what I mean? Maybe I just want to go to the beach and relax, but I know my travels to the beach, being at the beach, being there, whatever, like, I know that I'm like a tool for source. So I know that I'm constantly going to be coming into alignment with people that need help. I know that I'm a great worker, a gatekeeper, things like that. So I'm constantly battling and blocking things up, but then I'm also transferring the energy of the different places that I go. There's always things, you know what I mean? So I'm always brought to places where my energy is, you know what I mean? There's a lot more that's going on that people don't realize, which is why, like, yes, we have favor and stuff where, yeah, it might be easier for us to, like, get approved for a home because source wants us in a specific place. Or we might get, you know, it might be quicker for us to bounce back and get a job somewhere because we're needed to go over here because we have to find work to do over here and a certain amount of people that we're going to align with over here and da-da-da-da. But that's what I mean. Like, so really you shouldn't be holding favor or holding, like, talking about anybody. I mean, now